Oh, yeah. Oh, not that one. What are you doing over here? Let's try that again. Hey, all right. Hey, big baby. Welcome, you guys. It is Monday night. That means it is Command's Corner, the weekly live stream we have been doing for like 7.5 years now. Man, we're going to give some free stuff away. We're going to play some games. We're going to take a look at Florida Man. I might rant a couple times. Who knows? I'm a passionate fella, okay? We're just going to have an enjoyable time where you legitimately get to take a step back and forget about the stresses of life. Welcome in, everybody. Shout out to that early squad out there. I see my guy Dennis repping Flint, repping 810, one of my local buddies here, and so many friends in the chat. What is happening, everybody? Only a couple rants for sure, one scheduled, and then sometimes you guys know how to poke the bear and get the rants going. But I'm super excited that you guys are here, man. We are genuinely going to have a great time tonight. I had a busy weekend, but happy to be here, and a bunch of people are getting their Grovember shirts. Let's go! And I'll show you guys here. I think I was able to tell everybody last week, but I'll show you guys in a moment something about those Grovember shirts. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. And yeah, I'll get back to that one, Shep. And so, yeah, as you guys come in, John, your mom would be upset with you. As you guys come in, just see if you hit the thumbs up. If you guys want to remind people as they go through, I think it comes off better if people are like, hey, did you remember to hit the thumbs up? Rather than me repeating it all the time. So let's try that strategy. Anybody wants to help out, greatly appreciated. Thank Vic. Yes, the OG hat over here. And yeah, rant scheduled, tangents to be determined. Exactly. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, so to tell you guys about the weekend real quick, on Thursday, Sam, Maddox, and myself, shout out to my parents. They split time. They're together, but they just had different schedules. But they split time coming to our house, watching Jackson and Violet. And we, Sam, Maddox, and myself, left Thursday morning for a 17-hour drive from Flint, Michigan, down to Dallas, Texas. And we go about 2/3 of the way on the first day and then about 1/3 of the way on the second day. So we stayed on the way down in Springfield, Missouri. I think that's what it was. It was actually like a really nice big town with everything. Does that sound correct? Is there a Springfield, Missouri? I believe that's where we stayed on the way down. And all we do is sleep. Like, that's it. We just go to the hotel and sleep. We don't even go to the pool or anything. It's just about sleeping. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we stayed in Springfield, Missouri. Very impressed. Really nice town. Also, what is the town we passed? Somebody in here will have to know. Dude, Michael, I'm going to hit that in a second. I'll tell you for sure. Somebody has to know. There's a town around there where you get off an exit. I think it's in Missouri. You get off an exit. Oh, shoot. I almost had Avery, something like that. And the sign says, oh, home of the Simpsons, really? The sign says go this way to Kansas and then this way to a town. And the town has a bunch of collections of the world's largest things. It was like the world's largest thimble, world's largest metal taco, world's largest like wooden chair. It was a whole town full of like world's largest things. And we at Casey, yes, that's what it was. Casey. Yep. Hey, Rob K. Yeah, so Casey, we stopped and had food at the Mexican restaurant in town there. And Maddox just loved it. Yeah, ball of tape. Yeah, Maddox loved it. What's up, Josh? Because it had like the world's largest everythings. And so we did stop there to eat some food, went to a Mexican restaurant. I don't remember the name of it, but no Arkansas stops this time, but we stayed in Little Rock like last year or so. So we stayed we got food in Casey, Illinois. We stayed in Springfield. Is that what I said? Springfield, Missouri. Again, very impressed with that town. That was a very nice and new town and like busy. And then we got to Dallas, Texas. We stayed in, what was the name of the city? McKinney, Texas. We stayed at the Marriott Courtyard, which Marriott, if you guys are familiar with Marriott, Courtyard's one of the lower tier Marriotts. It was really nice. It was great. It was fantastic. But yeah, you guys, we saw, I'm not exaggerating, 20 minutes of sunlight for the 3 days that we were in Texas. It was downright cold. And it's not like, oh, in Texas, they freak. No. I'm in Michigan. Yeah, I'm in Michigan. It was cold. We had 8 a.m. games. We did drive by Uranus, the fudge place. Yeah. But it was cold in Texas. Cold. I'm talking, Maddox played a game and it was in the 20s in Texas. You guys, I was so pumped to leave super frigid cold Michigan. Dynamite, that's what I'm going on right now. Super cold, frigid Michigan. And it was so cold down here. I could not believe how cold it was. My toes were frozen at his soccer game. So we went down. I just couldn't believe it. I did not wear shorts. You would be proud. I did wear pants. I did not wear my ankles were showing because they were the cuffed pants and I didn't have long socks. And so, yeah, it was cold there, but it was wonderful. We had a great tournament. It was with some of the very best teams in the country. The first team was ranked 7th or 8th in Texas, some 10th, somewhere around there. Very, very good team, top 100 team in the nation. And we should have beat them. We went up 2-0. They came back and I'm going to get to that, James. No, a couple, you guys got some great points here. They came back, and this will sound like an excuse, but it's not. It's just real. When you travel for a sport and you go to other people's territory, it's other people's refs, it's other people's climate, everything. We were getting no calls all weekend. They play for Liverpool, right? The academy. So it already has a big name that people don't like. We're also from Michigan. All the teams we played were from Texas. And so it was legitimately, in the last 3 years of soccer, legitimately was the worst reffing we have ever had. Where we have ever had. And yeah, guys, if you got a brief moment to send some vibes to my mother-in-law, one of the best humans on the planet, aka Gigi. She said, need healing vibes as my husband Randy lost his fight with cancer. So he did pass yesterday. We were able to tell the kids today. Gigi was able to come over, spend some time with them, and it was his time, man. It was a rough end of the road, and he fought like crazy, like absolutely crazy. They essentially took him off of all support other than trying to mediate the pain as he went through. And the nurse said it was going to be his last day like a week ago. And he just kept holding on. The nurse said at one point that his heart was super strong. And so she's handling it as good as anybody can. And it's time for the next chapter. And Randy's legacy, his lessons, his impact will forever be there. I've talked about him before, just genuinely a great guy. Huge heart, was in wrestling his whole life, was the head of officials for wrestling in Michigan, and left a legacy of his kids behind. And so, shout out to Gigi. We're always here for you, and got a whole community to always look forward on Monday and Wednesday nights. Gigi, we hope to always see you here. Yep, always see you here. So, okay. And so Miles says no calls. Is it the point where it's not worth going back? So we probably won't do that tournament again because it was that egregiously bad. Now, I will say, the first game we tied. Worst refs we've ever experienced. Second game, we won 5-2. Equally as bad of refs. Like, dangerously bad. And in both cases, there's just to give you guys a picture, down in Texas, of course, where the tournament was, The first 2 games of referees did not speak English. They only spoke Spanish, and both coaches only spoke Spanish. So when they were discussing things, the coaches and the refs were speaking Spanish to each other. Our team is not Spanish speaking. Our coach is not Spanish, does not speak Spanish. And so there already was like this very clear barrier. And our coach went to go talk to the ref, and the ref turned around smirking and laughed afterwards. So it was really bad, like legitimately bad. Now, the third game that we lost, got our butts kicked by one of the best teams in the entire country. Like I'm talking one of the best teams I've ever seen. The refs were fine. We just straight up got our butts kicked. Their team was better than ours. They had better coaching. They had better play. Zero excuses there. The loss had nothing to do with the referees. And so I want to make sure Sam, myself, our team, we are beyond fair. Like beyond fair. And so that it's not just like, oh, the referees. No. The one game with good reffing, we lost. The others we won and tied. So the soccer was really good. It was all in one day. We did not get to advance. We just missed out by a little bit. And so then on Sunday, we started the trek back home. And the track there was really smooth. Sam had some health stuff coming up, and so there was a little bit of a challenge, right? But we got through it. She's doing great now. And we came back on the ride home. No, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Matt. I should have reached out to you, man, for sure. Yep, for sure. And we took off from Dallas Sunday morning, and we drove, and of course, guys, we hit all the Buc-ee's we saw. Every single Buc-ee's check on the way. And on the way back, we stayed probably close to Kevin and Amber. We stayed as we were coming up, I don't know what the road is, 70? Does that sound right? 70, something like that? When we stayed at the literal border of Indiana, and we were on the Indiana side. Oh, man, what was the name? It was like I've heard of it, but it was like a weird name, maybe like a French name or something. I don't know. You guys know me. And it was where I-70. It was where the time change happened. Like Terre Haute. Yes. Yeah, so Amber, we stayed in that town. I don't know how far that is from you. But we stayed right there, and it was right as the time changed. Like we got off the exit to go to this town, and our time changed. And I'm like, man, that'd be really, really hard. And we stayed at the Spring Hill Suites there. And it was, I did not buy jerky, Blanco. I can't have most of the Buc-ee's jerky. And I actually don't like the Buc-ee's jerky. Oh, no way, Ken. Yeah. Is it Terre Haute? Terre Haute? Is that how you say it? Oh, wow. Yeah. So that's where we stayed last night, right off the exit. I mean, like next to the highway at the Spring Hill Suites. And it was really nice too. And I don't know if he's in here right now, but I did have a cool moment this morning in Indiana State. Yeah, exactly, Ken. That's right. Yeah, that's right. And so, yeah, Amber's in Indiana. Yeah, they're over by the Payday Factory. And this morning, so we got up at 6 a.m. because that's when the breakfast was open. Went down to go get some breakfast. And then there was a bearded gentleman, and he had a gray beard, awesome beard, purposeful beard. And I don't assume, and I want to be honest, I don't assume that people have beards have ever seen me before. But if somebody has a really dialed in beard, you can tell they got a nice little fade on the side. They got nice texture. Maybe they use some heat, I think there's a decent chance that they've seen a video. They might not know who I am, but maybe they've seen a video. And so we were at the table, and he comes over, or he's sitting, and he just goes, I know you from somewhere. You look so familiar. And I go, probably YouTube. I said, I do YouTube for beard care. And he was like, oh, yeah. He said, oh, yeah. That time change would be so tough, Amber. He said, that's what it is. I watch you like all the time. And then he asked for a picture, which again, unbelievably cool. I don't think that feeling will ever go away for me. It's just so like mind-blowing, mind-melting that somebody would ask for a picture with me. especially at 6 a.m. in Indiana, in a random hotel breakfast. And I had to apologize because I had not showered yet. I just simply had the beard in a bun from the night, or in a knot from the night before. And I was like, I apologize, man. This is just me waking up with my beard like this. And he was super cool about it. And so shout out to him. He's a retired law enforcement. And then now he is hauling heavy machinery. And so he was super awesome. Really, really nice guy. If any chance he's in here, say hello, because that made my day. If somebody recognizes me and then asks for a picture, dude, so cool. Like, so dang cool. So humbling. So like, whoa. And it was in front of Maddox. So you can imagine as a father how cool of a feeling that is when somebody asks for a picture with you or recognizes you and you're with your kid. So that was an awesome start to the day. So we stayed there and then we finished the drive home today up 69 and easy peasy, man. We had smooth sailing, but the team had a bunch of challenges. When they went to fly down on Friday, there was like a 3-hour shutdown of the Delta system. So all their flights were delayed. Some of them didn't get in until 1:30 a.m. And then yesterday on the way home, their flights were delayed. Half the team slept at the airport until 5 a.m. when they were supposed to leave at 3 o'clock. So it was crazy for all of them. But man, it was cold. It was straight up cold in Texas. And yes, thank you guys. Did he take a pic of that check mark? I did obviously hit the 100K. The plaque is ordered. And as you guys can see by the name on the channel, one of the coolest, I think it's the coolest part. The plaque is awesome. Everything is awesome. But I got the check mark. I'm verified. You can't buy YouTube check marks, right? You can buy Meta, Instagram, Facebook check marks. You can buy other NFTs out there. You can't buy or really fake a YouTube check mark. And the process is kind of cool. You have to apply for the plaque and you have to apply for the check mark separately. And then they have a real human, right? They have a real human that evaluates your channel. They make sure you didn't buy views. They have programs they can run. They make sure you have real content. They make sure you're not doing AI to get views and everything. And so it is really cool. So Kenny, if you look under the stream where it says Dancy Bearded, there's a check mark next to it. Or I'll put in the chat, you'll see next to my name, that check mark, and my name usually gets highlighted too. And so I'm still riding high on this. I'll be totally honest. I'm not going to try and act like Mr. Cool and play it humble and stuff. It's so freaking cool. It's so cool. This has been something I've been working towards every day. And I don't say that lightly or exaggeratingly. Every day. Through vacation, through sickness, through everything for 7.5 years now. And it's surreal to see that check mark. It's surreal to think about. And I officially decided this is where the plaque is going to go. Right there. And I might move this little stand this thing right here, but it's going to go right there. So that'll be in the background. But the check mark is so dang cool. That got approved last night. And so that was awesome. The plaque is on the way. So thank you guys for all the shares. You guys went hard as can be to get the channel towards the end. And no, Shane, road to 200K. Let's do it. And I'm just happy, man. I don't care if I ever hit 1 million. I don't care if I hit 10 million. Those are the next 2 milestones. This was the big goal of mine. You don't see the check on iPhone or iPad. All right, it must be having to come through. Does anybody see? No. So does anybody see the check mark? Because it's showing up on my end. They do give you the plaque for free, which is really cool. Yeah, really cool. All right. Any check? Okay. Amber says she sees it on the computer. It's there. All right. I do on iPhone. Okay. So it seems like it might be rolling out to people. Some people don't see it. Okay, cool. Yeah. If you check next to the channel name, it should have the check mark. But you guys know YouTube's going to YouTube. Sometimes it'll do other things. I see in the chat, but nowhere else. Okay. Yeah, it'll come, I'm sure. So, man, I'm still geeked. I'm still amped on that one. It's just like a really cool feeling that I did not go after instant gratification. I did not go after shortcuts. I went after Yeah, interesting, Leo. I'm sure it'll pop up soon. I didn't go after a niche that was huge and tried to reach a lot of people. I just followed a passion with consistency and a lot of strategy, a lot of effort, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm not slowing down at all. Ready to roll, and 200K coming. Let's go, man. I've heard the second 100K is much faster than the first 100K. And yeah, I know. I got to update the emojis. We will for sure. And thank you guys for everybody sharing that you can see it. That's really cool. Awesome. Okay, got that. You guys are amazing. And I did not wear my cowboy hat this weekend. Hold tight. Because when we were packing, I grabbed the cowboy hat. I hope she's listening, by the way. I grabbed the cowboy hat, and I was packing that bad boy up, and Sam goes, you don't get anything at 200K. The next milestone's $1 million, so that's a ways away. I'll be here going for it till I'm gray and old. Not that you're old if you're gray. Just calm down, sensitive people. And I was packing, and Sam goes, you're not taking that, are you? I said, oh, yeah, baby. I said, I'm wearing it out to the game. What's up, Mike? I'm wearing it to the games and everything. She was like, no, you can't. She didn't want me to wear it. Now, we don't tell each other what to do. We can do whatever the heck we want. If I would have taken it, wouldn't have been an issue. But I didn't want to embarrass her. I didn't want to, so I did not bring the cowboy hat. Boo! Boo this man! Boo! And so Sam won that battle. I respected her, and I did not wear the cowboy hat. At our hotel, there was a wedding, and there was approximately 700 cowboys at this wedding. And, yeah, for sure, Kenny. Him and I talk all the time. So, nope, I did not. What's up, Baker? I did not wear the cowboy hat. And Josh, of course, man, he said, thank you for your video on how to take care of your beard after surgery. I really appreciate you. I'm having back surgery on the 16th. Shout out to Josh, guys. Positive vibes heading his way. It's his 54th surgery. This dude is a fighter, and he's got this one. Yep, he's got this one. Time to break out the propeller hat. Yeah, exactly. 700. Jeez. Wrong movie, Ken. Wrong movie, Ken. So, yeah, that was the weekend, guys. Maddox was freaking fantastic. I thought he was the best player on the field, and every time he played, legitimately. Am I biased? Probably. But can you still be accurate and biased? Yeah, sometimes. And he was a pleasant human to be around. He was super respectful, super appreciative of the whole thing. And so it was amazing. We love making family memories while traveling for soccer. Just straight up. It's the stops at Buc-ee's, the little roadside. We stopped at like the Choctaw, gas in Oklahoma, I think it was, gas station, and it was like a gift shop type thing. It was super cool. I bought a bunch of old school candy. Delicious. I got to try the Goo Goo clusters. I think I've mentioned them on stream that I wanted them for a while. But have you guys had the Goo Goo cluster? It's like, I got the original. It's like an old school Snickers. Woo! So good. So good. We did not see any scouts at this one. We thought there would be more, but there were not at this one, unless they were hiding in disguise. But he's had the Columbus Crew Scouts at another tournament of his to come watch him and his teammates. So yeah, what up, Keisha? What up, man? How's it going? So yeah, did you stop at Brahms? No. Okay, is Brahms like Culver's? All right. And we did not do Whataburger because we can't have most of the things there, but I've had Whataburger before. Is Brahms like a Culver's? That was my best guess. My best. Interesting, Leo. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, is it Culver's? Is that like the equivalent of it? I would assume. I used to work next door to the Standard Candy Company in Nashville, makers of the Goo Goo cluster. So good. Brahms is like Culver's, but all the food is sourced. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. ice cream, hamburger, grocery. It is a store. I thought I saw a store on this, like Fresh Market. Isn't that what it said on the side? I said that to Sam, and she was like, no, it's not a store. Interesting. Google Clusters is from Nashville. Grew up with them around here. Take it for granted, I suppose. They're good. Really good. And then I had another candy. Maybe you guys can name this one. It was a marshmallow with toasted cashews all covered in chocolate. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, was I plant powered and had a little bit extra on the taste buds? Probably. But it didn't take away from the fact that I enjoyed myself like a 37-year-old man that's happy with the choices he made. What was that candy bar? Marshmallow with roasted cashews all covered in milk chocolate. I don't know. The Google Cluster was straight up. It's a circle. It was straight up like a Snickers is what it was like. But yeah, they were good. And I did see the peanut butter ones, but I didn't snag that one. Have you ever eaten at a Lambert's? No, I haven't. You guys got to keep in mind I have celiac disease, so I can't have wheat. It limits a lot of places where I am. You were 40 minutes from all. Ooh, Amber. Love that. Love that. No, it wasn't a rocky road. I know Dubai, right? That's the green pistachio stuff. I haven't tried the Dubai chocolate, but I do know what that is. Yeah, I do know what that is. Oh, and shout out to this real quick. Shep got his Grovember shirt. Sam and I shared this on Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, guys, Beard Advice Live. But we made our biggest donation ever in channel history from Grovember. We've been doing this for years now. And we donated with the help of you guys, all proceeds from the shirts. And then our family, we wanted to cross the finish line with a nice, even quad-digit number. And we donated $1,000 to the Michigan Men's Health Foundation. 1,000. There's a comma in there. You guys, if you bought a shirt, you literally are in that total. $1,000 to help men get physicals, to help men get blood work, and to keep up the education of telling men how early detection can save your life. How early detection is so dang important. Yep, so dang important. And so I just want to say thank you guys to everyone that supported by buying a shirt, wearing a shirt. It legitimately is going to make a difference in people's lives. Legitimately. So if you're down with that, see if you hit that thumbs up. If you want to share it out with some friends, we're going to have some fun, and we will even enjoy the replay if nobody catches it live. So yeah, let them know. All right. And let's go ahead and get into the scheduled portion of our show. It is December 8th. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. The Grovember shirts might be sold out. There may be one left. Grovember shirts are sold out. And when they are gone, they're gone, George. That is a crazy beard and mustache right there, dude. Goodness gracious. I want to give you one off my back right now with that facial hair. But they'll be back next year. Look for month of November, a.k.a. Grovember 2026. There will be a brand new shirt. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Rocky Road. Yeah, but I don't think it was Rocky Road. All right, but guys, I hope everybody's December is going well. I hope we are getting the last bit of the month. I know December can be challenging, right? Holidays and money situations and thinking of lost loved ones. Hey, we got a beautiful community that most people have been through some trials and tribulations. Most people have been through some challenges, some more than others. Some you don't ever see. You don't ever hear. You don't know what people are battling, but just know you got a safe place here. Just know you got a friend in me. You can message me anytime. I mean that. Instagram, email, get a hold of me, guys. You got a friend right here, and we got it covered with this community. So shout out to the holiday season, guys. And to take that one step further here, in the chat, using 1 to 3 emojis, how was your day? I'm just going to leave it there for you. How was your day in 1 to 3 emojis. Willie! Mine was between yesterday and today, 17 hours of driving in the truck. And when we drive, I do all the driving, which I prefer. It was tiring, exhausting, mainly because when I came home, we had 3 different water situations. Goodness gracious. One from our bathroom leaking to the basement that we've been dealing with for a long time. And we've been waiting on our really good friend who's a contractor, and his schedule's just been too crazy, but he'll be out within the week. I did my best on kind of doing some work there. 2, our humidifier that is attached to the furnace had the line, the water line had a little pinhole in it. And so I had to go get a new water line for that. I went from like a cheap rubber one to a nice clear vinyl upgrade. And then I got a new filter while I was at it, which is always a good idea to do on humidifiers. Deal with mold and pushing water through the whole house, right? We want to make sure we're keeping that good. And then also from there, what's up, Nick? I had a little bit of, it's part of the hot water heater, and it is the, part of it wasn't sealing correctly, and there was just the ever so slightest drop that was just going boop, boop, boop. Can I use this emoji? You can, Jesus, but you did 4. I can only accept 3. Delete one of those, please. And I was able to move some of the fittings around and got some Flex Seal out. And so we should be good on that one. I'm still checking to make sure we're all set. But after 17 hours of driving, came home to 3 different water situations. Come on, man. But, no, not the gasket. It was on the return, I think is what it's called, right? And it's, I got it all figured out. It's where it was meeting the house, and there was some like condensation from the hot water meeting the cold on the outside. And so, yeah, it's hard water will stop those trips, right? Calcify it. And so, yeah, I think I got it all set, but no, it wasn't a gasket. Been there before. Had to get a new water heater last time with the gasket. It wasn't just the gasket last time, but this is a newer one, so we should be good. And then I was able to see Violet and Jax. Maddox and Jax had practice tonight. We could have made it, but it would have meant Sam did not see Jackson at all tonight, and then I would not have seen Violet at all tonight. And so we were not cool with that after being gone for 4 days. So a very rare situation. We did not go to soccer and futsal practice tonight. We stayed home and spent that time with the family, especially with Randy passing. We wanted to make sure we were there for Violet and Jax. You know, Violet is a little sweetheart. She was closer with Randy, so we just wanted to make sure we were there for her. And then I took Jax on a Home Depot run to get the water filter, to get the vinyl, and to get some Flex Seal. And so it was a good coming back to them, and we get to party tonight. Straight up get to party tonight. Yeah, priorities, exactly. Soccer is massively a priority for us. But what always supersedes soccer is family. Always, no matter what. We will prioritize our family first and foremost above all. And so, yeah, priorities, no doubt. So that was my day, guys. Driving, craziness coming home. And on top of that, of course, had to unpack the truck and all the luggage and get the house kind of cleaned up and all this stuff. We came home and one of the like drawers in the kitchen, the face of it, the cover was ripped off when Grandma and Grandpa were here. We'll get it taken care of. And then the pantry, like closet door was broken. We'll get it taken care of. It's like, man, like, come on now. And so, yep, it was, don't use Flex Seal on your beard. Jeffrey is right. Yep. It can fix a lot of stuff, but not your beard. Don't get it on your beard. I agree. And it does have a spray zone, so you got to be careful with that. All right. Cheers, my friends. And I did see Mr. Votto said some of you have forgotten to hit that thumbs up. He said, smash that like button like it owes you money. Votto, my next trip is out to Anaheim, California, if you had not heard me talk about that. So everyone that's like, West Coast, Dan, West Coast, where you at? West Coast. I'll be there. The very last weekend of January, I'll be in Anaheim at the Premier Barber and Beauty Expo. We might have Craig as a model. I think Willie's going to try to get out there. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Craig, let me see. Let me see the date range on this bad boy. So yeah, I'll be there for the 31st, but the expo is February 1st and 2nd. Yep, Anaheim, California, February 1st and 2nd. I will be there both days. Both days. Okay. Love it. All right. Got it. Okay. Very last. Oh, let's go. You win, Michael. I love cruises, dude. Absolutely love them. And anybody in here who has not commented yet, shout out to you guys. I see you. You don't have to comment, but just know you're welcome to. It's a really fun community. I would love to see you get involved. All right. Other than that, we're going to take a look at Florida Man Monday. You guys, I looked for Texas Man Monday. Not as good as Florida. I looked for Michigan Man Monday. I was like, oh, let me do like Texas, Michigan because of the road trip. No. Florida Man wins. Period. Florida Man wins. Once in a while, there's good stories everywhere. Week in, week out, Florida wins. Now, is it much of a prize to be like the craziest state in the union? I don't know. But it is the wildest people on earth. And Ralph is qualified to say that because he is a Florida man. Mad Jack is qualified to say that because his neighbor has been on this segment. Brian could say that because he should be featured on this segment himself. Yeah. Let's check it out. And what do I mean by this, you guys? We take a look at a news event that happened. Shout out to Mark Johnson. That happened in Florida generally over the last week. And we've had a theme lately of people, nice date, of people that have been trying to fool the police officers, fool the cops, fool the law enforcement. And we got another one, guys. And here's my take on this. You're not going to fool them. It's not going to work on this one. Well, I'm going to make it a positive Florida Man one day. Oh, yeah, let's go. I do randomly do some positive ones. Today, not so much. All right, here we go. On the next one here. Florida man and this is his actual doormat. Yep, I have, yeah. Brett, I had heard of the Florida Man show on HBO. We had done this for like 2 years before they made that show, by the way. This is his actual doormat. And it says, come back with a warrant. His doormat says, come back with a warrant. Well, guess what? The sheriff did. The sheriff sure as heck came back with a warrant and was arrested on a large-scale fraud scheme and was arrested. They did call his bluff. They, like, how are you going to say, like, give that little bluff out there, like, it's like guys that don't want to fight but actually, like, start barking real loud, like, yeah, hit me first, man. Hit me first. Guys, if you ever hear someone say, oh, just you throw the first punch, just hit me, man. Those guys don't actually fight. Those guys want to be broken up. Those guys want to bark. Those guys want to yap. That's all they want to do. The dude that you don't want to mess with is the one that calmly takes his jacket off. And if he has a little smirk on his face, maybe a little twitch here or there, if he bounces the shoulders, turn around. If he's got a little cauliflower ear, run. Fast. Go. But the guy that's like, oh, hold me back, bro. You just hit me first. Just give me an excuse. I'm just waiting for that moment, man. Hold me back. They never, ever fight. Well, the guy with the comeback with a warrant, the guy that says come back with a warrant, guess what? You should probably come back with a warrant because he is guilty. He is guilty. And this dude literally had a sheriff step on that doormat and then go into his home with a warrant. Yeah. Yep. I don't care how bad you are. Don't mess with a guy with cauliflower ear. Yep. Willie says, I deal with these types all day at work. They get loud to get staff's attention. The quiet ones are the most dangerous. And that, dude, I've been through every altercation situation you could imagine. It's always the calm dudes. Always. Oh, man. Wednesday, guys, remind us to have Sam tell you the story about the dad that I literally pointed in his face and I said, are you watching yourself? Are you embarrassed? I was right next to him. I pointed in his face and said, are you embarrassed? Are you watching yourself? And I just kept repeating myself. You're not embarrassed? You're not embarrassed? With this dad that was screaming at me. Soccer dad, of course. Literally screaming at me. Now, he was half my size. He was all bark. I didn't even get a blood vessel elevated. I did not even have a heartbeat that picked up at all because this was like just a little pipsqueak fly. But it would have just been just a little love tap and he would have dropped. Oh, he was a thumb. All straight up thumb. Straight up thumb. And I sat there and I just stayed calm. And I go, are you watching yourself? I said, are you embarrassed? You've got to be embarrassed. And I just, and I'm not kidding, guys. You need to ask Sam on Wednesday. He was screaming at me. Screaming at me. And and if he would have taken any action in my direction, I would have been the quiet one that would have corrected the situation real quick. But I only say that because I want Sam to tell it on Wednesday because it was insane. Insane. One of the wildest situations I've had. So, yeah, that was interesting. So, shout out to Florida Man, everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and see what is going on with our feature. That would have been a molly wop. That would have been a molly wop, a molly wop, wop. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Right. The child on board. Or how many times do you see an adult driving when it's like student driver? Yeah. Emotional damage. Yeah. I almost took out my phone to film this guy. It was that bad. Yep, it was that bad. No, don't have that doormat. Don't, because then they're going to come back with a warrant. Don't do it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. What's up, Raised? With Luxurious Bastard. Come on now. There is a pinned comment with the link, a pinned comment with the code. Tonight, you guys, Command Bastard is your code, and it is boosted from 10 to 20%. 10 to 20%. Twice as much savings, you guys. Dave does not run sales like this often, as many of you know. So, good time to try them. Good time to stock up. Good time to try something new. Dan, it's not the right time. I've already spent too much money. It's absolutely. Do not put yourself in a bad spot. Do not feel pressure to buy. Just understand that this deal is out there in case you would like to. Period. End of story. You don't need to buy to get the giveaway. You don't need to buy to support this channel. You don't need to buy for any reason other than if you want to. There you go. There's a little bit extra for you. One thing you could do, I'll put a link in the chat for Dave here. And this is not, just so you guys know, Command's Corner is not a paid sponsorship. They do not pay a fee to be on this. This is not like, hey, Dan, I'm paying you. Make sure you get this amount of sales. Or, hey, Dan, Jacob, I have a reminder to stop by tomorrow. I was not able to stop by today, but I have a reminder for tomorrow. But just know that this is not that it matters. I know you guys won't care. I've earned this platform. I have the ability to be compensated for my platform, to support my family, all that stuff. I know I don't need to explain that to you guys, but I just want to make sure I put that out there. I don't ever really address that, but this is not a paid thing. But if you do want to support and show companies like Luxurious Bastard that this is a valuable platform, that it is cool for them to do free giveaways for you guys, click the link in the chat and then follow his socials, if you don't mind. He has an Instagram. He's got a YouTube channel. He has an app. I think there's a link on there for his app if you guys are app people to be able to buy. So keep that in mind. Mike, I'm going to hit that in a little bit. I got two options for you that I'll explain. So hold on to that one. So if you guys do want to support and you don't want to buy anything, never feel pressure to, but click that link for Lux, not for me, and go give their Instagram a follow. Give their YouTube a follow. Yeah, Lux does have an app. He's got an iOS and an Android. I don't know when the code expires. I believe, Christopher, it will be when he remembers. It'll at least be through midnight. I can tell you that. But it might be till the morning. He didn't give me a time, and I haven't seen him in here right now. So I don't know. I don't know when, but I know you're good through tonight. So, yep, keep that in mind. Oh, cool, Jesus. Love that, man. All right, so again, guys, go give him a follow on some socials if you want to show him like, oh, wow, there really is something going on. I put his link tree in there, which is a safe one. And so go ahead and click, and then Instagram, YouTube, app, all that stuff. Really, really cool. And tell me about the tobacconist, Pure Tobacco Say. If you are a tobacco fan, he's got you covered. Yep. He usually does them 24 hours when he runs his own specials. Okay, cool. Thank you, Baboon. All right, Jacob, take care, my friend. I'll shoot you a message tomorrow, dude. See ya. Absolutely. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Other than that, some information about Luxurious Bastard. They are owned by Dave, aka Lil Lux. I say that because he does not have the vertical advantage like I do, aka he's a shorter human than I am. So it's just got a nice flow to it, Lil Lux. And they're out of Apple Valley, California. Hopefully going to be in Texas in the next year or so. So keep that in mind. And guys, great questions out there. And like Christian says, Cologne date night set, 1886 is very popular. 1912 is very popular. Chakra is Scuba's favorite scent of all time, period. So if you guys follow Scuba, aka BeardTube, his number one scent in all of beard care is Chakra by Luxurious Bastard. And so just keep that in mind. Not my thing, but many of you would like it. And so if you have questions, guys, there are some wildly passionate fans in the audience of Luxurious Bastard. Keep that in mind. And he's trying to move out of California, and so he's trying to get down to Texas. Yep, he's trying to get down to Texas. Okay. Da-da. Oh, nice. Jeffrey, that surprises me you haven't tried them. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. What happened to his Florida? I believe he has settled on Texas, Ralph. He has a town picked out and all that kind of stuff. Yep. Wow, Blanco, big statement. Okay, couple of things, guys. Strong and long-lasting scents. Other than the 2 or 3 I'm going to show you guys, right? Other than the 2 and 3 that I'm going to show you guys, if you are liking like softer essential oils that fade and dissipate, this company is not for you. I'm just going to tell you just straight up. If you are an essential oil person, look at Sweet Bastard or Fresh Bastard. Outside of that, this is not for you. Yep, this one is not for you. However, if you like strong, layered, and long-lasting scents, this is stop 1 of 1. Like, stop 1 of 1. Ken says some of the strongest, longest lasting. Yeah, it's not, and I don't say that to average because some people don't like that. So I'm not trying to sway people. It's just facts. It's just real. And so they are strong and long lasting. Full disclosure, most of them are not for me. I don't like that style. However, he does have options for me. Yep. Thank you, Robert. Robert just subbed on Lux's YouTube and followed on Instagram. Thank you, guys. Again, if you can go follow his socials, it makes a lot. Yeah, and Bobby says, you haven't experienced strong unless you've experienced luxurious bastard. Yeah, I think they are the strongest in the game that I've tried. Very, very, very strong. Yep. And so it is strong. And what's up, Rob? Yep. Nice, Jeffrey. I hear you, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is their wash different? I don't know. I can only be honest with you guys. I have not used the Lux wash in a long time. The main product I use from Lux is their oil. So I've not used a wash in a long time. Long time. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sebastian? Anybody call you Sebi? We have an athlete named Sebastian. They call him Sebi, and I like that nickname a lot. Yeah. Okay. Dave posted an IG with his wife. Yeah, is it his wife officially now? Did they get married? It very well could be. I just didn't know the relationship status there. Is it what? Or fiance? I know there's a ring. Fiance or wife? Mike says, not sure. We call him Seabass. Okay, I like that. All right. Yep. Got to be between them, Black Rebel. Yeah, I agree, Miles. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I've been called Sebi. I've also been called Sebastian. Wasn't that your name? I hope you'd be called Sebastian. All right, they're engaged, getting married soon. Okay, that's what I thought. Dave's a great guy. Yep, absolutely. And then outside of that, you guys. Outside of that, you guys, is they have a couple of new scents that just dropped. Two of them just dropped yesterday, and before that. So if you are looking for something new, you have the Harvest and Autumn Bastards, and then you have the Cozy and Vagabond Bastards. Oh, Seabass, got it. Okay, Stanley. I just thought that was funny. He's like, I've also been called Sebastian. I'm like, that's your name? I would hope people call you Sebastian. Oh, that's people call me Dan. Once in a while, Daniel. That's so funny. Oh, man. Okay, let me keep this going here. That is so funny. Okay, and yeah, guys, if you see Mr. G Hunt in the chat, Gerard right here, he is probably the biggest Luxurious Bastard fan of all time. I think he's ordered something like 300 or 400 products from him. Something wild and insane. But yeah, I think there's a lot of passionate Lux fans. If the first person that comes to mind for the most passionate Lux fan is G Hunt. He has been rocking with him for a long time. He's also been a subscriber of the channel since very early on. G, how early were you into the channel? Was it timeline ago or how many years ago? But yeah, he's insane. He has, I think it's like 300-400 of his like oils or something crazy like that. Man, that water's good. 2023. That says a lot. Man, I thought you were way earlier than that. All right, very cool. I remember back then. And then also, guys, all orders $75 or more get 3 tickets into the monthly giveaway, and the end of the year giveaway is going to be the finale. So you just get a little bit of extra kind of boost, a little bit extra kind of fun on that one. All right, and thank you, G Hunt. Appreciate that, man. Here's the Carrier Blend. It is a medium viscosity. Yep, medium viscosity. And looked at the Insta quick unsub. Yeah, hey. No worries. You're leaving here because we said to sub deluxe. Goodness. Hopefully you're leaving for a different reason. But yeah, in Lux, hey, I will say, man, Lux is unapologetically him. Is he everybody's cup of tea? No. Nope, absolutely not. And hey, to each their own. I try not to worry about those factors, but if it's not worth a follow for you, hey, no worries. Totally understand. But hopefully you're not leaving the stream because of a company's Instagram. But either way, have a good night, man. Absolutely. But here is the medium viscosity blend. Sweet almond, avocado, rice bran. Hey, what's up, Pud? Hazelnut, hemp seed, apricot, castor, sunflower, and then he does have grape seed, but it is the highest quality, cold pressed, virgin organic, and then also has some jojoba and some argan. Yep, jojoba and some argan. And so it's a great blend. Really, thanks, dude. Really works well in my beard. It styles well. It feels great. And so, yeah, it is. It's a very nice blend. It's not just the scents. If it was just the scents, guys, I couldn't recommend it. I couldn't rock with it, right? But his oil works very, very, very well for me. All right, and then here are my favorites. I just checked, and I think Calm Bastard is in stock. And these are both collaborations of mine. But I'm not sure if Fresh Bastard is in stock. I couldn't find it myself. But question, if you guys don't mind, what are your favorite things about Lux? Can you name a specific scent? Is there a product? Is it customer service? Is it live streams? Just open-ended. I'm not going to be able to highlight a ton of them, especially because he's not in here right now, I don't think. I'm sure he'll watch the replay and catch out the chat. But one of the reasons I do this is because I think it's important for owners to hear how hard work pays off and how much they, hey, what's up, Jay? How much they deserve to be able to, nope, there's not a mystery scent tonight. It's just the code is boosted to 20% off. We haven't boosted it to 20% off in several Commands corners. This is the biggest boost he's had in a while. But owners deserve to hear all this positive feedback, and I don't think he was able to be in the chat right now. So we won't spend all night on it, but put it in the chat so he can watch the replay and catch all of these reasons. And so a couple of things people have tried. Chelsea said, recently tried August Bastard. Absolutely loved it. Hopefully he'll bring it back. Ken says, get 1886. You're welcome. Baboon says, Dave is a super personable guy. Dealt with him on a custom order once, and he's very good and communicative. Blanco says, 1912 is my favorite scent of all companies. Now, 1912, 1886, very strong. Very dark, very manly, very layered. Neither of them do I enjoy at all. But they are two of the most popular scents in the beard product industry. So numbers don't lie. People love it. I'm just not one of them. Love Luxurious, says Steven. I love Vetiver. Put it in this morning at 7 a.m. and I can still smell it. Yep. A lot of people love those long-lasting, strong scents. Strong scents. Again, it's just not my thing. I want it to fade. I want it to go away. All right. Let's see what else that we have here. Okay. Dave is an amazing dude with very responsive, polite, genuine. Lux is fired. Calm Bastard is wonderful. Calm Bastard is really nice. Really, really nice. All right. Ken appreciates his dimples. Wow. Look at you, Ken. Long-lasting chakra and body wash. Okay. Alluring Bastard. Love that scent. Tobacconist 1912. Feeling beard. Vetiver and Sacred. Sweet Bastard. Yeah. If you're looking for another one that's essential oil and is a little bit on the more low-key side, Sweet Bastard would be my top 3 from this company. Yep. Top 3 from this company. Customer service and customs, great long-lasting profiles with a great carrier blend, fresh and calm. Those are my 2 favorites. 1912 and his customer service, second to none. The scents are just amazing. Hard. I have yet to try one and ultimately dislike it. Like I said earlier, did not like American on first try, but man, it's grown on me. There you go. 1886 and the original Bastard. Love 1886. Ombre Namaste. Okay. 1912, Sacred, Orange Woods, Blackbeard. Okay. Because he's real. Super nice guy, great customer service, and he busts his chops. Great dude. Yep. If you like balm, so the 2 strongest balms that I recommend are Johnny Ray and Luxurious Bastard. So if you are looking for a strong, firm balm, he's got you covered. Chakra is a top 3 scent. Yeah, Chakra is loved. Absolutely loved. Chakra, 1912, 1880. These, I would say, the scents I hear the most about. The scents I hear the most about would be these three right here. Chakra, 1912, and 1886. All right, and here's K. Ladies, all caps, please get Alluring. I promise you will love it. I would call it my signature scent, but that wouldn't be accurate since I baby it and only wear it on special occasions. Great feedback. Customer service in his sense. He sent the wrong scent. I emailed him and offered to send it back. He said, keep it, and sent what I ordered on top of that. Plus, he's from my hometown. Very cool. John says, he's cool. I like the strong scents, and he had samples before everyone else has. He has a live giveaway. There you go. There you go. I don't know if he had samples before everybody else, but he does have samples. That's for sure. Amber says, what Kay said, Alluring is phenomenal. Calm is out of stock. All right. That is one thing, is his stock is kind of like you guys know, like the farm to table restaurants where you don't necessarily know the order because you don't know the menu because it just depends on what nature is giving you. Lux is kind of like a farm to beard. You don't know what's going to be in stock. You don't know when things are going to come back. He does his new drops every Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time, aka I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern. The only thing that I do get on feedback, and I'm just trying to be transparent here, is people do get very frustrated. Yeah, they do get very frustrated with not having the ability to always have the fair runs. He's trying. I've talked to him about it. He's trying. But yeah. Mm-hmm. He had won some community award before. Red Bastard, Red Bastard. Wow. Jordan Jones said Red Bastard is the only scent his grandmother ever said anything about, good or bad. She loved the smell. Nice. Leo loves 1912. Legendary's oud. Yeah, so Legendary is like 3 different kinds of all-natural essential oil oud. Expensive, but very oudy. Holy Bastard, that was one of the first ones I tried from him. Yep. Holy Bastard, if you ever went to like a Catholic mass and you knew the like incense that they would swing at mass, it like instantly brings you back to that. Instantly. And many of you'll know what I'm talking about. What about his butters? Are those super long last too? His butters are very strong scented. Yep. I don't really wear his butter much anymore because the scent is so strong. And I wear butter at night, and I don't want strong scents at night. Yep. John said you get your money's worth. Alluring is awesome. Man, a lot of people are loving Alluring. I don't know if I've tried that one. I'll have to check and see if I've tried that one. Alluring Bastard doesn't punch you in the face like the other scents. Okay. I'm going to have to see if I have that one. Steven says, Dave makes great products as an outstanding individual. 1886 in beard right now, and I didn't even know he was on tonight. Wow. Chakra and Holy Bastard are all-time favorites. Okay. The butter it's on the more full body side. It melts down well. It's got a little bit of tack to it, but it gives you a little bit of styling and hold, but it does melt down real easily. Vic's girlfriend is loving Midnight Hearth. Nice. Okay, checking out early. Flying tomorrow. Head to Boca Raton. Let's go. All right, Miles, take care, man. Send me some updates on how the trip goes. Okay. How come people assume you're going to be lonely if you don't have family to spend the holidays with? I don't know. They shouldn't assume. They should ask. Okay. The Catholic Church is the largest buyer of frankincense in the world. Interesting. Is that what that is, Ken? That makes sense. Yep, that does make sense. Okay. Love it. All right. Let's talk about some giveaways. And again, guys, I'll put up the little scrolly at the bottom here. The Command Bastard code is boosted to 20% off if you would like to try this company. Frankincense and myrrh, both of those are wildly expensive. Like frankincense is, and they're both wildly expensive essential oils. That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm going to drop a link in the chat for the giveaways. If you know Lux, he does the same giveaways every Commands Corner. They are short, sweet, simple. They are free. And I appreciate him throwing down for the community out there. All you need to do, you guys, Jose, all you need to do is click the link in the chat, put your name, put your email, and be subscribed. That's it. You're all signed up and ready to roll, everybody. That is it. I teach about sandalwood, so I learn weird stuff. Interesting. And so, again, guys, if, that's right, Aaron, yep. Click that link, put your name, put your email, and you are all signed up. And then, yes, as so many people remind us, Shep, Rob, Leo, after you sign up, please make sure you are live. We don't want you getting tossed in the toilet because you're not live. All you got to do is refresh the stream or activate the screen and see if there's a red circle, a red dot next to the word live. If so, you're live. If not, you're not. Refresh. Yeah, just in time. No, sir. You are late. You are 65 minutes late. You can see your detention slip after class. If you're just in time for a giveaway, DQ. DQ, disqualified. I ain't talking Dairy Queen, baby. DQ. Just playing with you. That's my buddy. All right. Again, guys, entirely free. Shout out to Luxurious Bastard for throwing these down. What are we giving away tonight? Easy peasy. Pocket full of $25 gift cards. We're doing 5 different $25 gift cards. Stay buttered, my friend. Thank you, Mike. Stay buttered. I love it. I will be buttered after this stream. Yep. Yeah, I will be in the... Ooh, swirlies. We never did that. I was always way bigger than all the kids my age, so I never got bullied, but we never had like kids getting swirlies. We never bullied kids and did swirlies. We did other dumb things, but we never stuck a kid in the toilet. I couldn't imagine doing that. That's wild talk. But it never happened to me either. Closest thing to me getting bullied was on the basketball court my freshman year when I was way too confident in myself. I was cocky then, right? People misconfuse confidence with cockiness. I was cocky as a freshman, and some seniors pulled me under the center divider on the basketball court and essentially stomped me out. And that was like a good humility check. A good like, okay. There's levels to this. You're a freshman. Even though you're good at basketball and sports, you're still a freshman. So that was my closest bullying moment. But that wasn't even really that bad of bullying. It was straight up deserved, I'll be honest. And yeah, how do you feel about the Command Bastard? Love it. Is it available right now? I haven't seen it available in forever, but Command Bastard is fantastic. Yeah. And so I deserved to be put in my place. That was like nature correcting itself. This dude is hey Addy, this dude is way too much. You get to try Johnny Ray Holiday Scents. Of course, I did a review video on the 2 latest ones. Go check that one out. And then I did a review video on the Carol of Beards, the sample pack. So yeah, I've tried all those. So yep. Okay. Yeah, we did trash. We threw it, not me personally, but I've seen people throw kids in trash cans. That happened. But I never saw the swirlies. I would have stopped kids. Yeah, so my big time of getting in trouble at school, probably my most trouble I got in at school, in high school, was I was sticking up for a kid. Is there a hostage link for the giveaway? Yes, there is a link in the chat. I did stick up for a kid. So this quick story. We were in the weight room, which was upstairs at the high school. It was for advanced sports skills. So it was like athletes. And I was the bridge between everybody. I was a swimmer, but I was a basketball player. I was a kid who did well with grades and did well with popularity and had, yeah, you get it, what comes with that. And I also was in like the advanced physics class. And so I was with like all types of people. My sister was on the mock trial and debate team. So I knew those kids and stuff. So I kind of knew everybody. And I just like people, as you guys know. I don't care who you are, where you're from, any of that. If you're cool, we're cool. And there was a kid who was sitting on the ground doing his homework, and somebody went up and slapped him. And this was this very large kid. His name was Chris. I'll never forget this. His name was Chris. I'll just straight up say fat. I'm not using this as like a derogatory term or like negative, just descriptive. Very fat. He wasn't like muscular or anything. Hey, man, thank you for the membership. Yeah. He was a large human. And he slapped this kid who was just sitting doing his homework. And then he turned around laughing to all his friends. And essentially, I challenged his manhood and was like, I bet you aren't going to do that to me. And I said that like real calmly, right? And they're all like, what? Why are you sticking up for this nerd? What are you doing? And I was just like, that's just not cool, man. I don't appreciate that. And I was like, and you don't need to call him a nerd. I didn't call you fat. And the kid lost it. The kid got real upset. And when I called him fat in front of everybody. And he was like, oh, and I said, I told you, I don't think you'd do that to me. And so we stepped outside of the weight room, which was like at the hallway. And there was a stairwell. And he had his back to the stairwell. He had a backpack on, and I was facing him at the stairwell, and we were just talking. And he lost it because I called him fat. Now, should have I called him fat? I don't know. Yeah. Some people would say no, whatever. He just slapped a kid and called him a nerd for no reason. And I didn't exactly call him fat. I literally said, I don't care. I didn't call you fat. And then from there, he took a swing at me to slap me. Well, when he went to, hey, what's up, Donald? When he went to slap me, I just simply moved because he was fat and didn't move very well, and I did. And so when he went to slap me, I swiped to the side and conveniently it wasn't a mollywop, it was a straight whoop, bam. And I caught him square on the jaw. You know what they say about big boys? They fall. What made it so much worse is he had a backpack on and his back was to the stairwell. And when I caught him in the jaw, the lights turned off. Boom, 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 boom. And he fell all the way down the stairs because his backpack was pulling him. And guess who got suspended? This guy, not that guy. Why? Because he didn't touch me. He tried to. He swung at me. He also already slapped a kid for no reason. And I, whoop, bam. And oh man, absolute devastation. And they pulled the security film and everything, was able to show my parents and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And what did my parents do? They took me to get ice cream. So we went to Culver's for lunch, got some frozen custard, went home, did all my homework, contacted my teachers. It was kind of like a little vacation. I did all my work because I had good grades. And so they were all like, they all knew Chris. They all knew the story. And his last name was with an L. For any of my friends that are in here right now, like my buddy Jeff, I think he was in the weight room at that time. Jeff, if you're out there, drop a comment. You guys know buddy who I graduated with. And and if you went to my school, you know Chris out. And so I rocked this kid's world and never felt so good. Man, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So shout out to that. Shout out to my parents for not making me. Yeah, he did. He hit the other kid, but they told me it didn't matter, that it wasn't that when I dodged it, I didn't have to hit him. And I was like, it was self-defense. The kid swung at me. And he's like, yeah, but he didn't hit you. You could have dodged it and backed away out of the situation. I was like, you're right, I could have, but I didn't. And so, yep, it was really, really good. The boys from high school did not do well in college. Yeah, they did not do well in college. So, yep. And I plead the fifth on all my past. I hear you. Yep. And yeah, police officers got involved and everything, but it was just a suspension from school. So no worries. But it was fun. It was one of my cleanest hits ever. I gave him the Roy Jones Jr. Whoop, bam, and it's all in the hips, baby. Here we go. Okay. Sounds like me in hockey, always getting suspended for sticking up for my teammates. Dude, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. That was the only time. That was the only fight I ever got in at school, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, that was definitely the only. I feel like there may have been one other one, but that was the only time I ever got in a fight in school. And it wasn't even much of a fight. And I hit him hard, but what made it so much worse was the stairs and his backpack. The backpack just pulled him down the stairs. But hey, I'm sure he learned from it. I don't know if he's still a piece of crap, but he was. All right, guys. I love to ask you this question. I just passed the time zone earlier today. I also drove for 17 hours. I also passed several different states: Michigan, Indiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. Come on now. And my question to you is a two-part question. If you don't mind, put it into one comment. What time is it wherever you are located? Okay. And then second, where are you watching the show from? If you feel comfortable sharing your state, go ahead. If you feel comfortable sharing your country, go ahead. What time is it and where are you located? Let us know out there, you guys. Dun, 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 dun. Cheers. Man, some days water just slaps. Just absolutely slaps in the best way possible. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here. I got some good videos coming this week. Hopefully you guys caught my video from this previous day, the one we had been waiting for. It was one of my most rantiest videos I've had, but it was a good one. It was a good one. I think I made some indisputable points. And then just some good food for thought. All right. Seeing all the answers. I study every answer. Every answer. Thanks, Rob. Oh, I have people that say they'll kill me like every single day. Having a career online, you're going to get people that tell you they're going to kill you. It's so wild. All right. Can you make sure we're all good? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. All right, let's check the entries. Let's see if anybody was sought. Oh, we did have one. Okay. All right, got it. That one looks like it might actually be invalid for the reason. I'm not going to say it out loud. It's nobody that would be worried. Got it. Okay. Dan, do you think the what? What? Let's face it. Yours was way better than Scuba. We have very different styles. And I do mean this. Scuba and I's videos almost can't be compared. If you were to say like cool guy, relatable, humor, I think Scuba takes me. I do. But if you were to talk about like facts and polished presentation and communicative skills, I think I have a leg up on Scuba in that regard. So, of course, I prefer my video because it's my style. But I thought Scuba's was really good. Yeah, I really do. I thought it was one of his better ones. Dan, do you think the brand in question will reach out to you or Scuba? Yeah, so anytime I have anything critical of a company, there's always three approaches companies take. One, they get angry and they fire back at me. They talk about me. They threaten to sue me. They send me cease and desist letters. That happens. Two, they ghost me and they just never speak to me again. That's okay. And then three, they reach out and they're like, hey, we heard you. We listened. We appreciate it. I don't know which way they're going to go. I have absolutely no which way to go. So they can the ball. I really don't care. I don't really have an open invite for them. I don't really want to talk to them about anything. But if they do, they're not blocked or anything. It is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they will reach out to me or not. Craig says, Dan, how about don't leave me on a cliff there, Craig. Yeah. The live bearded, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't have it, so that would be tough to do. But yeah, maybe. All right. I don't think I'm aware of Scuba. He comes in all the time, beard tube. He doesn't really make as many videos as he once did. He does a different review channel, but yeah, I like him. Yep. We're a good dude. Yeah, he stirs the pot well, for sure. he stirs the pot well. Okay. Even Scuba says you do the research he couldn't do. Yeah, and that's just a fact. I like that stuff. He does it, and that's fine. Yep, he is entirely fine. Who's more exotic, Dan or Scuba? Audience poll. Definitely Scuba. The real question is, who's more exotic, Ken or Scuba? What's up, Leo? Wes says, thank you for everything you do, Dan. You've given me the confidence to embrace my beard. My goofy looking mustache. Let's go. I bet you it's not as goofy as you think. Scuba's emotional, reactive. Dan is logical. Thank you. I am very logical. I can say that. Yep, absolutely. I watched Scuba's and thought it was very chaotic but informative. But yours was like a college level seminar. Thank you. I agree all along. Dan, you should have jabbed at Scuba a little bit. No. So here's the thing, and you guys know this if you were in the stream because I said it. I usually film my videos 2 to 3 weeks in advance. I put a lot of research into them. I really, it's never fly by my seat kind of guy. And so I had already filmed my video like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Scuba texts me like 5 days ago. Was like, hey, did you see this Beard Brand live stream? I'm like, yeah, I did. And he was like, are you going to do a video? I sent him the thumbnail. I said, it drops Sunday. He goes, oh, okay. I don't want them to think it's planned, so I won't do it on the same day as yours. I'll do it before or after. And I was like, you better not do it before. Don't snake me. And he did, and then he gave me a shout out. So I didn't know Scuba was making a video when I did mine. Otherwise, I probably would have thrown some love his way or a playful jab, a sarcastic comment his way. But my video, by the time he made his, mine had already been filmed for like 2 weeks. I told Craig after watching Scuba, if you would have jumped into this community with Scuba or anyone else, I want to be a participant. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, there are some traits that I naturally have that are better at suiting a community than Scuba, and he's just not interested in that. Scuba doesn't do like live streams and Facebook. We're just two different dudes. Yeah, we're just two different dudes. Yeah, and I appreciate it. Because stop messing with me. Stop messing with me. So seeing him call you out unable to keep a straight face about it was highly amusing. But a lot of people believe him. That's still the thing. Is a lot of people think that he's being serious when he has playful jabs at me. He's not. He's not serious. Him saying that, yeah, guys, and I hope everybody knows. He was completely sarcastic with saying I have an ego. He's not being serious. Okay. Who's more informed, Scuba or Dan C? I genuinely think it's all perspective, man. He has more experience in this than I do. That's a true story. He has much more experience in the beard industry than I do. I think that's just all perspective. Now, the real question is, who wins in a rap battle? This guy. Mm-hmm. Yep. What did I miss? Oh, just lots of fun. What up, Fleece? What's great is room for... I agree. I don't want to be the only style. I don't want to be the only channel. I love that we have some diversity. I went and watched the replay, and it was interesting to say the least. Yeah, I'm sorry. Could I get the giveaway link? Of course, guys. Who has the bigger butt? Probably me. Scuba doesn't work out. I do, so I think I got him. Yep, I think I got him. Glitter beards? Nope, don't glitter the beard. Don't do it. Other ways to have fun. Yep, don't do it. But, what's up, Chris? With that said, you guys, don't forget, I saw some of you answer the time incorrectly. Just because I don't address it in the moment doesn't mean a teacher doesn't see the flaws in your responses. Your passion shows more in your videos. Yeah, and Scuba would tell you that. If you were to ask Scuba, hey, Scuba, who's more passionate about the beard industry, you or Dan? He would say Dan times 10. I 100% have more passion than he does, but that's just real, right? You can't force passion. You can't fake passion. He has way more hobbies and interests than I do. I'm just obsessive. I don't know why I love facial hair so much, but I do. And it is what it is. And so, yeah, there's zero doubts about that. That's a fact. He would agree with you as well. Yep. And I love this. And this has been so many people. Scuba introduced me to beard care, but I learned more from Dan. He would probably agree with that, too. Again, this isn't anything bad. He would agree with that. No doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I do like how he talked about in that video, he has the biggest beard channel other than Beard Brand. He has the biggest individual channel. Hey, Scuba. Whose video got more views? Oh, baby! Come on. I'm coming for you. Let me say that again. Whose video got more views? Same topic. His dropped before me, too. kind of a mic drop, a little bit. So if you got your boy, you know that you can dap it up and then give little jabs and stuff. I gotta throw that jab at Scuba. All right, I gotta give that jab for Scuba. Scuba has done more videos of him in the shower. He has. Scuba wins on the. If you guys are looking for shirtless taco meat content, Scuba beats me on it. Yeah. Yep. Scuba has impeccable taste and beard styles. Hey man, he's got a great beard. Yeah, he's got a great beard. Yep, no doubt about it. Dan lowering the mic gently. Oh man. Yeah, when George Bruno stopped beard videos, he referred to Scuba, and then Scuba kind of refers to me. Sorry, I'm not going anywhere. Nobody's getting this torch. Holding on to this bad boy. No, not going to anybody. Will not. Can't stop, won't stop. Shaded Records. All right, but I saw you. I saw you get that answer wrong. I saw you put the wrong time. Everybody should know in this community that when we get together on Monday nights, there is only one time. No matter the time zone, no matter the state, the country, the hemisphere, the planet, the solar system, the universe, when we get together, George, look up beard or look up colored wax, hair wax on Amazon. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's better than any dye. It'll rinse out. Colored wax, Amazon. Go. Oh no, that's me. I am a paid model, baby. I do. If you look up beard ornaments on Amazon, I do have a picture on there. And that is one of the rare times they didn't steal the content. They actually paid me to use my beard in a picture. So I believe I'm a professional model. Can we all agree? I am a professional model. I got paid for a picture. I think that makes me a model. Hey, Victoria's Secret, what up? Hit me up. I got that phone line ready. What's up, Ed? All right, John, take care, man. Sleep well. Okay. We are together. It is Monday night. There is only one time. And that time is accurately. I am using their in-ear monitors by, I don't remember. Sure. The mic company, sure. That's it. When we get together, there still is only one time, and that time is precisely. It's hard to get the beard in this shot now. Come on. Did Sam and I cut my hair tonight? Sure did. I think so, Mad Jack. Yeah. When we get together on Monday nights, the time is accurately, precisely, exactly. time. I'm straight out of Texas. Yeah, we from Texas. And we are doing 5 $25 gift card giveaways. Sam wouldn't let me wear this. Not let me. What's up, Anthony? Sam did not want me to wear this hat in Texas, so I'm busting it out now. Also, the future home of luxurious bastards. Shout out to Texas. Yippee-ki-yay! Family friendly. All right, we are giving the 5 by 25, 5 by 25, 25. Come on now, where we at here? 5 by 25, 25. Dang, it's the first time I made it to a live. I didn't know. It's okay. Guys, come here. When I say you got the question wrong, it's just sarcasm. It's just a show. It's just me being playful. If you put the actual time, that's okay. I'm just being silly. Hey, I'm from Texas. Yeah. Man, maybe my favorite mood vibe rapper, Big X the Plug. I'm from Texas. I do like OT Mexican too. Yep. Dan, trust me, from one professional model to another, we out here changing lives with a single shutter click. I'll take it. I love it. What up, Darth? What's going on, man? Okay. All right, guys. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. If this is you, say something like, woohoo! Or fittingly for the hat, yippee! Yeehaw! That's me! I won! Just make it very clear that it's you, and then we can congratulate you. All right? Let's make it clear that it's you. We can congratulate you. Do we have in the building Mr. Baker? Barely know her. Baker, are you out there? Drop a comment, and this gift card is yours. Now, if you win tonight, message me. I have the gift card codes. If we normally, If we normally talk or we communicate anywhere, send me a message and I'll get you the code. Okay? Do we have Baker? He said, no sheep. Wow. Hey, man, you did it. Congratulations, Baker. You did it, dude. That is one gone. So, Baker, write meow if you could. Send me a message. Instagram is preferred. If you guys are on Instagram, send me a message on Instagram. If not, email me. If not, Facebook me. Message. But, get a hold of me, and I'll get you the code for your $25 off for free. And again, guys, you don't need to buy anything. You don't need to do any of that. You just need to be here, be subscribed, and enter. That's it. And Foxy is right. It is time to go back to back, big baby. Come on with it, Dan. I got you guys. We're running it back again, like Drake in this house. If this is you in a moment, I don't even know who it is yet, but if this is you in a moment, drop a comment to claim your victory. And guys, make sure you're live. Make sure you are live. Make sure you are live. If you're saying meow right now, you might be a little bit late. Do we have in the building Ruben Garza? Come on down. Dun, 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 dun. Ruben Garza. Are you out there? Drop a comment, my dude. That one didn't out. That was like an example, Craig. That wasn't like the purposeful drop. I don't think that qualifies as times two. If it does, I'll reevaluate and I'll try to do better. Ruben is here. Congrats, dude. Woohoo! Yippee! It's me. I love it. Congrats, man. Let's go ahead and knock out 2 of those. One still counts. Okay. All right. Who am I to argue? Craig? Noted. All right. Ruben, congrats. Ruben, reach out to me somewhere, please. Instagram. Normally the company contacts guys, but Luck sent me the codes, and I'll get you those ones. And Jeff, we're giving some free stuff away. We're hanging out. We're bringing positive vibes. Next up, I got some questions for you guys, such as, what's in beard tonight, everybody? Drop the name of the company. Drop the name of the scent. And drop the name of the product type. Garza barely knows her. He said, first time here. Hey, I got a question. Hey, hold on to that, Jeff. Don't you dare go anywhere. You'll see why in a moment here. What's the name of the company, the scent, and the product type that you guys have in beard? I am rocking Luxurious Bastard. I am rocking Sweet Bastard. It's essential oil only. It is all citrus scents. And I have it in beard oil. I will be going with some unscented beard butter. Ooh, nice, Mike. I'll be going with some unscented beard butter after the stream. I'm probably going to go Dr. Nick's tonight. After the long trip I was on, I need some potent butter power, and I'm going to go some Dr. Nick's tonight for unscented butter. But I do have in the Luxurious Sweet Bastard oil in my beard right now. And again, guys, show some love. I love doing this segment because we all get to talk about all these companies we love and blah, blah, blah. I want to hear what's in beard. What are you using? What's the real? And check the comments if you start to see some commonalities out there. Love it. Keep the answers coming, guys, if you haven't shared yet. Keep those answers coming. And just a reminder, it is scrolling at the bottom, but code Command Bastard is normally 10% off and is boosted to 20% off. Brandon, I drove through your guys' state yesterday. Yesterday I drove through. There ain't much to see in Oklahoma where we drove. We're going from Texas to Michigan. There ain't much. There ain't much in Oklahoma, but I didn't hate it. Lots of beautiful hawks. Ooh, I did see a bald eagle on the banks of a river. That was dang cool. Love that. We saw 2 bald eagles on the trip. All right. Yep, two bald eagles on the trip. There's only one Michael Buffer. Well, there is his brother, Bruce Buffer, which they didn't know they were brothers, but they actually are brothers. So there's 2 Buffers, and I think I'm better at this than both of them. I'm just kidding. All right. Let's see what else we have as the next question. Ooh, nice. Nice, Blanco. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. Do we have anybody in the chat that this is your first ever? Ooh, a ranch. Nice, Ed. A first ever Commands Corner live stream. Drop a comment so we can properly welcome you, Jeff. So we can properly welcome you. Why'd you shave, Sebby? All right, Jeff, right here. Let's go. Jeff, welcome to the stream, dude. Every Monday, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, we are live. Free giveaways. Unbelievably positive and fun vibes. And just a cool hangout that everything's free. You don't need to pay a single dime. First time here. Is that true, Bills fan? Because I have a Bills fan that comes in the chat as well, but I don't remember the numbers. If that is true, welcome. I hope that you consider coming back every single week. Put a reminder in your phone. Do a Sharpie on your hand. I like the sticky note by the computer method. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one. So if you don't mind, guys, come back. It's an awesome place. And Slimy, me, usually working Mondays, but got done early today. It was meant to be. Always check the replay if you can't. He said, yep, hit all your videos, but first time here, I'll be back. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Sometimes I do see names that are in comments and videos, but they don't make their way over to streams, so it's cool to see them over here. Dan, I saw someone post about Bahawat, and I saw it in stores. Is it still a good option? Absolutely, man. Love that. Great oil, great butter. Yep. I shaved because I didn't like how it was growing, so I decided to hit the restart. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Go crazy. This journey, the next chapter will be your best one yet. And I'm not just saying that to be nice. Absolutely nothing wrong with switching it up and giving it a new go. So, yeah. Yep, absolutely. That is true. Amber and Kevin together usually watch and listen from the shower, but they're here. Love that. Don't call it a comeback. I will unfortunately miss the other stream this week. I have to do some overnight shifts starting tomorrow. Hey, no worries. If you can listen while you're at work, even better. Get paid for entertainment. Okay? Got it. First time with you, first time chat. Let's go, Caleb. Welcome. Shout out, man. Thanks for coming in. 7.5 years we've been doing this stream, and the community is strong. Yeah, absolutely. Kev, where are you? Blink twice if you're okay. Kev, we know how Amber can get. Blink, give us a sign. Welfare check on Kevin. Speaking of Amber, ladies, where my ladies at? From the chat, they be feeling that. Put one comment down and you repeat that. Trying to take my man. You better not take any men in here. Unless they're single and you're single, then go crazy. Connor, get out of here. Not get out of here, literally, but you're not new here. All right, where the ladies at? We have so many wonderful women in this community, specifically on this channel. We have Amber. What up, Amber? We have Alicia. Hello. Sarah. What's up, Canada? We got Chelsea in the mix. We got the Queen, Emily. He said, wild. Been following you through through my first year, starting year 2. Come on, man. Are you keeping it going? We call that a tweerd. A 2-year beard, a tweerd. Keep it up. I am here. Yeah. So, Jeff, are you ready to have your mind rocked? 7.5 years every Monday. I've never missed a Monday. Period. End of story. I'm here every Monday. I did it through COVID. I've streamed from the hospital. I do not miss, if at all possible. The Dancy beard of the C is for consistent. Shout out to Karen in the house. Keisha! What up, Keisha? All right, let's see who else for the ladies out here. All right, let's see where you at. We got Kay in the house. What's up, Kay? All right. And Dar says, always amazed by the amount of women in the Command Corner live stream. Thanks, ladies. I hope they feel valued because I genuinely value the women. I love the perspective they bring. I love the different kind of humor they bring. I love the support that they provide. I hope that this brings them some kind of entertainment and feel and value. I love how diverse this community is. I really, really do. Hey, what's up, John? Good to see you, man. Okay. Yes, Ralph confirmed. He watched from the VA hospital after cardiac. Yeah, yep. Confirmed. A few weeks, 2-year beard for me. Tweerd. Yes, tweerd. It adds depth. I agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, Amber hasn't missed since she started watching. How cool is that? All right, guys. It is that portion of the program. Don't judge me too hard if you are new here. But I'm a passionate guy, and I try not to apologize for that. I'm always looking at the positive side of things. I'm always trying to make the most out of every situation. But sometimes I just like to get stuff off my chest. It's weird. I don't know. We'll have to work on that, Craig. All right, Wes, enjoy. I don't know how to respond to that. But I like to rant. When something is butter in my biscuit, I like to rant. When something is cooking my grits, I like to rant. When something is just tickling the brain in the worst way, I got to get it out of there. I got to sneeze. As Violet says, oh, that was such a cute haichu. Violet doesn't say like river sneeze. She'll say river haichued. It's so cute. That's my 5-year-old daughter. Don't mess with her. You really can't. She'll take you. She'll beat you up. All right. Here is my rant today. And some of them are serious. Some of them are not as serious. Most of them have life lessons roasting in the background. If you so choose to find them. Here's my one today. And hear me out. And I'll explain. Can I rant about people teaming up with someone solely because of a common enemy? My advice: find better ways to bond. If your sole common denominator with someone you're going to exist with and be friends with or acquaintances with or be on the same team with is because you both hate the same person or the same thing. Eesh. As someone who is a teacher of history, it works to get people on the same page. But it doesn't usually end well. Those relationships usually don't stand the test of time. And I'll give you examples. For one, I did a video yesterday ranting about the live stream. Essentially, Beard Brand did a video and said the beard industry is dying. Well, summarize the video from me, and it was summarizing the video for me. It was essentially instead of blaming themselves for horrendous decisions all along the way, they're blaming the industry because it's easier to do that, and the industry is not dying. Well, I did have company owners and people reach out to me that I do not see eye to eye on. Oh, I know that they're half brothers. Yeah, still brothers. Look up the story. They didn't know they were, which is so crazy. But yeah, that's a really good story. And thank you, Baboon. I had people that reached out to me that I don't like, that I don't respect. I had business owners that I will never recommend their business reach out to me to say kind things about that video, and they tried to bond over Beard Brand being a common enemy. No. Just because you don't like the person I dislike doesn't mean that we get to be tight. That does not take away the fact that I think you're not ethical with your business. That doesn't take away from the fact that I just don't like you. And just because you happen to dislike someone in the same lens that I do, no, not going to bond over that. Inversely, but also freakishly similarly, I've seen people that have bonded together over me being a common enemy, right? I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's all right. I'm never, ever going to try to be. I'm me. If you rock with it, let's go. If you don't, keep it moving. That's fine. I'm not here to convince anybody. But I've seen people bond recently over me. This group doesn't like me. This group doesn't like me. You don't like Dan. You don't like Dan. We're best friends. But did one of you forget how horrendous of a human this side was? Did you forget what this person did? Did you forget that everybody could agree this person is scum of the earth? But just because you both dislike me, you're now on the same page, you're still chatting together, you're chopping it up, you're doing these things. You disregard how awful of a person that was. I actually kind of touched on the last Lux live stream. If you go to like the 18th minute, my rant was kind of about this person. And you can go see what I'm talking about. But I don't like that. I'm never going to bond with somebody just because we have the same hatred of something else. To me, that's only going to end poorly. That's only going to make the negativity worse and worse and worse. It's very, very, very toxic to come together. Yeah, and I hear you. Alicia says, my sisters do that with me. There's a lot of people. You might not realize it. I'm acutely aware of this. But there's a lot of people that are insecure. I'm not saying your sister is, or your sisters are. But there's a lot of people that are insecure. And if you find other people that seem to have those same insecurities, it's comforting. It's soothing. Strength in numbers. I'm not alone. And they bond over not being alone. They'll put blinders on to everything else. But this person did this. I don't care. They make me feel better about my insecurities. This person's horrible. They're a piece of crap. You're still talking to them. I don't care. They make me feel better. I get to numb my insecurities for a little bit. I'm not alone. Do you know everybody would hate that person you're bonding? I don't care. They're okay with me. Darren, yes. Totally safe to put your beard in a loose knot. I do it every night. Most mornings. So yes. Enemy of my enemy is not automatically my friend. It's very, very true. And again, I used to be a coach. I would oftentimes try to get my players to bond over a common enemy, which was me. I was a history teacher. I understand people getting together over a common enemy, but see if those relationships stood the test of time. It's a toxic way to form a relationship. A toxic way to attract other people. Exactly, Jeff. Find better ways, be better, do better. Couldn't agree more. And especially as we enter winter, I see more and more people fall into these kind of traps. Seasonal depression, sadness around the holidays, inside more than ever, right? It's much easier to distract yourself and be positive and productive and less insecure in the summer when you're out doing things, you're sweating, you got sun, you got vitamin D, you're out at the beach, you're going to cookouts, you're doing all this. In winter, many more people are inside for longer hours of the day. Many more people are inside not moving, not being active. Many more people are inside not getting vitamin D from the sun, which is so important for all aspects of your body, especially your mental health. And when you're in those situations, what do? You turn to the internet. What do you do in those situations? You want to forget about your insecurities. You want to forget about your low points. How do you do that? You have strength in numbers. You have bonds. You don't care what that community is. They welcomed you. I hate Dan. Come here. And obviously I'm using myself as an example. That's the rant. Anybody can see different situations where this happens. Lux Beard and Body Wash would be stripping? I don't know. I don't think I've tried that one, Sarge. I wish I could help on that one. Thank you for constant positivity. I fell into it recently. Dude, and this is literally why I do this. I see good people fall into these traps. I mean, good people. And when I say I understand, from the bottom of my heart, I understand. I know how alluring, see what I did there, it is to have a community kind of welcome you. I understand what it is to be a little bit depressed, a little bit insecure, a little bit down. And these little serotonin boosts, right? These little dopamine hits mean a lot and they feel good. There's better ways. I promise you, there's better ways. If we look in the mirror, we've all probably had some level of guilt to this. And I promise you there's better ways. Do you watch Chase Hughes? Not off the top of my head, but maybe. Yeah, maybe. You know, here's my thing. Just because you don't like them doesn't mean I don't have to. Oh, exactly. There's people in here right now that dislike people that I love. And that's okay. You can dislike them. It doesn't mean I have to. It doesn't mean you have to dislike me because I'm with them. Right? There's people in here right now that rock with crowds I don't mess with. But you're cool with me? We're cool. I'm not like, you're on my team or get out. I'm going to take my ball and leave. No, that's stupid. We're grown here. That's dumb. We don't need to do that. You like who you like, that's your business. How do you interact with me? How do you respect my family? How do you treat my community? Good. Okay, cool. Love it all around. Yep, love it all around. And so, yeah, please do, Craig. This one is big for me. Try to be aware of teaming with someone just because of a common enemy. I have a lot of experience with a lot of people, and I can tell you this one plays out badly. It actually burns very poorly. So just take it for what it's worth. A little bit of food for thought there. Let's do some giveaways. Let's do some free giveaways, you guys. If you've already signed up, you're all set. You're good to go. If you have not signed up, click the link, put your name, and put your email. Yep, absolutely. Like when the beard company I messaged you about, Dan, what they did when they found out I followed you. Yeah, and that's, yeah, right? And so what Drank is saying right here is a beard company found that he followed me on Instagram, so they unfollowed him and blocked him because Drank followed me. That's so childish. That's so immature. I don't care who you guys rock with. That doesn't matter to me. That's your business. That's not mine. It's so silly when people do that. So, click the link, put your name, put your email. Let's give away some free stuff. If you see your name on the screen, just like the people did earlier, drop a comment to claim your victory. Junior high mentality, yeah, man. Nate, actually from Johnny Ray, sent me this video of this guy covering a study that really helps my perspective with dealing with people. And these were grown adults, average Americans. They did a study where somebody took a glass, all right? Come here. They took a glass that was filled with orange juice. In front of them, they kept this glass right here, orange juice. Then they had two empty glasses, and they took this clear one. They're all clear, by the way. Nothing hidden, no magic, no tricks. All of this is filled with orange juice. It's a famous study. You may have heard of it before. If not, you're welcome. They poured out some of the cup into one of the empty cups. They poured the rest of the orange juice in the other cup. Now, they were uneven. And they asked the participants a very simple question and said, with the two cups, do you have more, less, or the same amount of orange juice as you did with the one cup? And they clarified. They said it's the sum of the two cups. It's both the cups together. Do you have more, less, or the same amount of orange juice? 30% of the participants said there was more orange juice. They had one cup and poured it into two different cups. And 30% of the participants said that they now have more orange juice. When I hear these stories of people talking, when I hear these stories of actions of people, I remember that 30%. I remember it's not worth it to argue with that 30%. I remember that 30% exists out there. It's absolutely insane. Insane. And so that helps me to know when I hear these things, they probably were part of the people that think that they got more orange juice because it was split into two cups. That was a real clinical study. Not like an internet thing. That was a real study that actually happened. Yeah. 30%. 30. And I've gotten so much better at this as I've gotten older. When it comes to some people, it's better to say, okay, buddy, rather than trying to argue with them. When you get down and roll in the mud with the pigs, from a distance, it's hard to see who's a pig and who's not. When you get down in the mud and roll with the pigs, from a distance, it's hard to see who's the pig. Yep. Truly. Keep that in mind. All right, same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Yeah, no, that's my go-to. I look at people, and I can't wait for you guys to ask Sam on Wednesday, because I think people are like, there's no way Dan does this. In his face, I just said, aren't you embarrassed? That's a great go-to. A great go-to. All right, if this is you, drop a comment, claim your victory. Do we have in the building Jason A. Brown? Come on down, Jason Brown, come on down. That's a good country song, by the way. Come on down, Jason Brown. Say, come on down, Jason Brown. Brown, Jason Brown. Hey, careful. That can be a runaway train right there. Jason Brown, are you out there? Drop a comment, please. All right. Drop a comment, please. That's me. Woohoo. Jason Bronny. There we go. Congrats, dude. You have won the third one. Jason, send me a message on Instagram or email, and I will get this over to you promptly. Dun, 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 dun. And again, this is the same for Baker, Ruben, and Jason. These are free giveaways, guys. You don't need to buy anything. It's just a straight up thank you from Luxurious Bastard, and then also this channel. And if you guys could, did you forget? I know a couple of you wholeheartedly forgot to hit the thumbs up. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't malicious. You just forgot. Just see if you remembered. All right? Just see if you remembered. And it is time to go back to back, big baby. Same deal. If this is you on the screen. Oh, nice, Baker. That was your first giveaway win? Let's go, man. Congrats. That's really cool. Really cool, dude. If this is you, drop a comment, and this is your win. Whose win? Godwin. Corey Godwin. I said your win before I even saw the name Godwin. Then I pivoted, and you're like, gosh, this guy's a genius. How can he talk on the fly like that after 2 hours? And he drove for 17 hours in the last 24 hours. Oh, my gosh. KG, chopper style. Chopper what? Chopper style. Chopper what? KG, congratulations. Godwin, yo win, my win, who win. Don't drive a Schwinn, that's a bike. My cheeks hurt from smiling. Oh, and the straw's not out. That was embarrassing. You didn't see that? You did not just see that. Okay. If you're new here, you're in for a treat. It is a new portion of the program. A new portion of the program. Not really. We've been doing this for years now. But it is a portion of the program that we call This or That. Whose house? Ron's house. Whose house? Ron's house. This is a game that I make every single week. I did have in the hotel room some help between Sam C., who's my beautiful wife. Yeah, I busted out a Schwinn out of nowhere. I don't know how the Schwinn came out, and I said, don't drive that. It's a bike. That, guys, that is ADHD just personified right there. Just the personification of ADHD. Unbelievable to drop a Schwinn in a freestyle flow. That's me. That's what you get on this show, you guys. I'm going to put up two options on the screen. I would really love for you to pick this one or that one. It's not serious. It's just a fun game. If you could, please do not say both. Please do not say neither. That's not fun. And especially do not give an alternative answer. Come on, just have some fun. All right, just have some fun. As Karen says here, I do have some music I play in the background during this. And I highly encourage you to explain your reasoning. Highly encourage you. Why'd you pick the answer you did? Defend it. Give some context. I always learn stuff from you guys on this portion of the stream. Everywhere else, not so much. Sorry, don't learn. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, it's got to be around 17 inches. The longest I've ever measured my beard was 16 inches, and I believe I'm farther than that. So I would say 16 to 17 inches right now. There are several people in the stream that have me beat. Steven's got a longer beard. Craig's got a longer beard. JB's got a longer beard. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Okay? So, for example, if I say sweet bastard or fresh bastard, you may not say both. Nope. If I say cola or pop, you cannot say soda. Even if your heart is just beating out of your chest for your answer. No. That did happen. That I did make people pick between gum and dog food. That was rude of me. I believe today is better and more forgiving. Yep. And if you could, put your answer in the chat. And then also, there will be a poll. Oh, no. Don't get the squirrel or swan again. We're not going to math tonight. Okay. You guys will see how this one goes. The proper measurement, if we're talking competition, is the bottom of your bottom lip to the length of your beard without pulling it. And I was a judge for the U.S. National Beard Competition. I was the only person to judge every single category, I believe. So I think I'm qualified to say that. So yeah, from the bottom of your bottom lip to the length of the beard. But Dan, I don't have any hair right under here. That's okay. Same thing. Bottom of the bottom lip down to the length. All right. Whew. Here we go. Lip to tip, baby. Here we go. With chips. Potato chips. Are you going to pick the barbecue or the jalapeno? What are you going to pick there, guys? Lip to top to nip. Barbecue or jalapeno? What's your answers? Let's enjoy this tunage.
Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dan C. bearded here to banish all your beard fear. With stubble or growth, I'm the trusted teacher. Growing beard strong like the mightiest creature.
First step,
patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime.
Let's go!
Join the brotherhood where the beards compete.
We united in the beard brigade. So I'm in this journey like a bull crusade. Put your answers in the chat, everybody.
With Dan C's knowledge, we shine so bright.
Yes, it is. What up, Scott?
Shape it like a champ every single day. Watch it flourish under Dan's wise hand.
Strutting your beard
game like you planned.
Free beard shake. You don't even need to pay for this.
We learn, go the extra mile. Dan C be our guide, keeping it real. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Put your doubts down, we're all in here. With Dan C leading, we conquer the year.
We united in the beard brigade. Storming this journey like a bold crusade. Community love finding its time. I hope you're all right, Scott. We're here for you, dude. Thank you very much. Okay. You guys like that beard now? All right, I'll take it. All right, beard fluff, side fluff. Oh, get off the mic there, hair. Get off the mic there, hair. Okay. The chat picked BBQ. Both answers are fine. I enjoy both of them. But if I'm picking, especially if I'm getting an unwitch at Jimmy John's, or if I'm getting a Jersey Mike gluten-free, the Yeah, the Jersey Mike's gluten-free Philly cheese. I'm going jalapeno, baby. We got to bring that jalapeno. The jalapeno in your booty hole. The jalapeno, the heat, the capsaicin, the Scoville units. Yeah, man, yeah. I'm going jalapeno on that one. Okay, we had exactly 100 votes, by the way. That's cool. All right, next one. Peanuts. Are we going honey roasted or salted? Honey roasted or salted? Which one we going with on the peanuts here? If you're allergic, still answer. But Dan, my throat will close. I'll end up in the hospital. We got EpiPens. We're ready. Okay? Put your answers in the chat. Honey roasted or salted? I've been good, Matthew, man. Thanks for popping in, dude. Hope you're doing well. Also, by the way, I have discovered, John, I did the Death Nut Challenge, which was like 13 million Scoville units, something crazy. I've had Ghost, I've had Carolina Reaper. I don't do that anymore. I'm not in the game, but I've had the hottest of the hot. But I have discovered the greatest brand of peanuts, and I am addicted. I'm addicted. All because of Bryant from Dead Man's. All because of Bryant. If you guys have never had Hubs, let me show you here. If you guys have never, and this is a free plug, not a sponsor here, they're just that good. If you guys have never had Hubs, unbelievably great. But Dan, a peanut's a peanut. No, it's not. You are wrong. These are expensive. It's a treat yourself kind of situation. I do like spicy food, but I'm getting weaker with my old age. My stomach doesn't like it as much. Hubs are the best peanuts I've ever had in my entire life. It makes me absolutely sick. They are out of Virginia. To think of eating other peanuts. So that's my free plug of the day. If you've never tried Hubs, give them a look. They are incredible. Absolutely incredible. And again, they're expensive. I understand. I don't treat myself to many things. I really don't. I'm very frugal. Sam will tell you, I do not buy myself anything. I don't know if they have cashews or not. Hey, again, guys, I got no skin in the game. They're the best peanuts of all time. I don't know. I ordered them online. There is a massive difference between those and any other peanut I've ever had. All right. And I did get salted and I did get honey roasted. I am a salted peanuts guy. I like the honey roasted a lot. I'm going to eat every single one of them. And the other one I got were the Redskin ones, so they have the skin on them. Do I like them? I do. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Used to be able to buy peanuts for peanuts. That's the saying, right? Right? But yeah, really good. Oh, that's cool. Nice, Kay. Yeah, I don't do the super hot stuff for fun anymore. But I do like, for example, the Last Dab. I'm a big fan of their hot sauce, right? So I like some hot sauce stuff. But I'm going salted peanuts. The chat picked honey. So far, we're opposite, chat. It's okay. I still love you. All right, next one. When you're on the road, meaning you're away from home, would you rather go with a reliable and known chain fast casual place like a Chipotle or a Payway or a Hawaiian Bros? Not fast food, but fast casual. Or local takeout. Like, let's say you're staying in a hotel. Are you bringing back Chipotle, Qdoba, Chick-fil-A, stuff like that? Or are you doing local takeout from the local Chinese spot, the local Mexican joint? What are you going with here? And be honest. Be honest here, okay? All right. When you're on the road, chain or local takeout? Put your answers in the chat. You know where it's at. I'm wearing a hat. It is a cowboy, baby. Dude, I'm musical tonight. Jeff came in here. He's like, wow, I didn't know that he was such an artist. You didn't know I had these golden pipes delivered by the music gods? I understand I'm a terrible singer. That is not me being serious. I understand. But I have fun with it. All right, put those answers in the chat, guys. Click that poll. Yeehaw, baby. And for anybody new here, I do got that lettuce up top. Psst, hot. Little hat hair, but got a little haircut today. Ooh, that's nice right there. When you put that hat on like this. When a cowboy hat just fits right. Thank you, Papa. When that cowboy hat just fits right, this literally when it goes around your head is like the coolest feeling ever. It just says, oh yeah, I used to rock a faux hawk hard. I still like that look. No, I'm not balding yet. It's still all up there, guys. There's no spottage. I'm still holding strong at 37. So not yet. My day will come. Don't you worry. I didn't get any howdy partners. Nope. I did not get any howdy partners. So, yep. I got you. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, Temu be stealing my images. That's all right. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Okay. All right. 70% of the chat said local. I am actually chain fast casual. Now, I do believe I have a little bit different of a reason. I have very, very serious celiac disease. And so if I have any if I have any cross contamination of wheat, barley, or gluten, any form of gluten, it's not like, oh, my tummy gets upset or I get gassy or I get a headache. Like my body shuts off and I go to the hospital. My son Jax, he had celiac so bad, he had the slightest cross contamination. Our body sees it as a foreign invader. His body freaked out and panicked so much. It's called inception. No, not Inception. That's a crazy movie. Intussusception, where his intestines telescoped inside of each other, and he had to go into surgery to have them removed. I have always had it, but I made it worse by not knowing because I was poor growing up and my parents, we never had a family doctor or went to the doctor. We'd called and some of the more experienced people out there of age will remember this. We called a hotline to a nurse's hotline, and anytime there was something wrong with me, we would describe the ailments. They told me I had Crohn's disease. They told me I had irritable bowel syndrome. They told me I had all sorts of different wrong things. And I had celiac, and I was a swimmer. I was a water polo player. So I grew up carb loading and eating pasta, and I made it worse and worse and worse. And so I have always had it. I gave it to my kids. And so this was the Rotary, WebMD. So if we have the mistake of having some cross-contamination, it's very serious. Like Jack spent a week more than a week in the hospital because of gluten. And so local takeout places are horrendously risky for me. chains like Qdoba, I know I'm going to be good. They're very well trained. Five Guys, very, very well trained. Chipotle, very well trained. They know how to deal with that stuff. And so yeah. When you drank, did you drink beer or did you avoid all that because you made you? So I didn't know, and I would drink beer. I just thought that was part of the hangover, and it was horrible. I ended up in the hospital. Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible. And so, yeah. Yep, so we do fast casual just because we know it's safe and I'm not going to get sick. All right, next one. If you needed to have, and I know some of you would be excited for this, but if you needed to have or you could have, and I know some of you are super fearful of both, you need to pick one. Which one would you rather have as a pet? A living pet, a snake, or a spider? And it's your world. It can be a reticulated python. It can be a tarantula. It can be whatever you want it to be. Are you going with a snake or are you going with a spider? My dad actually had both when we were growing up. But which one would you go with? A snake or a spider? You have to pick one. Have to pick one. Okay, and please make sure you are live. All right, make sure you are live. Dun, dun, dun. All right, which one you guys going with here? Snake or spider? Amber, don't put him on blast like that. Ekans, nice. Pokemon reference. All right, get those answers in the chat. We have people in the chat right now that we can claim both of these. I know people that have snakes. I know people that have spiders. Dan, how's everything been since 100K? Dude, I'm not going to lie or try to act humble. Super freaking cool. It's one of the coolest feelings I've ever had in my life to see that check mark. Something that I've worked relentlessly for 7.5 years on. Doing it the right way, the slow way. It's really cool, man. I'm beyond happy. I'm beyond grateful. I'm beyond motivated. I filmed a video today. After driving 17 hours. That's how much I love this stuff. The video, if you're wondering, was a mustache trim. If you're like, wow, Dan's mustache looks on point tonight. Well, stay tuned. I will have a mustache trim video on, let me tell you guys the date. Mustache trim video on December 17th. So on the 17th, there will be a new video. And maybe a POV style. Nope, 100K does not change anything monetarily. I wish I'd take it, but no, I don't get more ads or anything like that. Same. Nothing really changes other than like the artificial feeling of being verified. And I do get the free plaque. I didn't have to pay for it. So that's kind of cool. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and end this one. All those Slytherins out there. Snake won. 3/4 of the chat. A little bit less. And Spider lost. I am with you guys. I'll rock with snakes all day, every day. Not scared of them. Don't bother me at it one bit. Spiders, no. Not my thing. You spiders can live outside. That's cool. I don't want to encroach on that. If you're in here, Brad, I believe 24 hours. I can't say for sure because he's not in here, but I believe 24 hours the code is good for. But I'm going snakes, guys. I don't rock with spiders. I'm not like a wuss. You'll never see me be like, spider, oh my God. I'll kill that thing or relocate it. Oh, I'll kill that thing. All right. Oh, cool, John, it'll be on your birthday. I'm not a fan of spiders. Not my thing. Nope. No thanks. All right, next one. When there's a movie coming out that you really want to see, it is tickling all your fancy. You relocated to heaven. It is It is really something you want to see. Would you rather go watch the movie in theaters, or would you rather wait to watch it at home? All right, drop your answers in the chat. Amber, I'll have a video on the 19th as well. It's a review video. That review is going to be for Warlock Beard Co., I believe. Shout out to Will. All right. Hottest scent these days, Ryan, I would say is Alluring Bastard is what the chat said, or 1886 would be the new ones. All right. It's a movie you really want to see. Theater or wait until it's at home. Hey, yo, DJ, turn me up. Poll is in the chat. Let's see where you guys are at. Yeah, I would say let's, your world if you guys want to take money into consideration or not. Get those answers out there. I want to see where you guys go with this. Nice. I just got an email from a guy that said, right now, he said he trimmed his mustache following one of my videos, and it was better. I do give out a poll and I do dance. Does that make me a pole dancer? Does that make me a pole dancer? Brian's on one tonight. Brian, did you have the second Mountain Dew? You know I told you to stop after the first. I actually got to meet and hang out with Brian, spend the whole evening with him at a meetup. Who else in here was at that meetup? Florida Man, Eric was there. Frickin' Frack, I don't know if I've seen them in the chat tonight, though. Oh, yeah, they're here. They're here. I talked to Bob earlier. They were at that meetup. JB was there. Who else came out to... Chelsea and Christopher. They were at that meetup. I'm trying to think of who's in the chat right now that was there. I know we had, like, Justin, and we had so many others. Yep, Chelsea and Christopher were there. Yep. Florida Man was there. Who else was at that? We had a bunch of good people, man. It was fun. All right, let's go ahead and end that poll there. Theaters won slightly, and I'm with you guys. North Polish. I like the theaters. I still enjoy the experience. Yep, I still, yeah. Yep, Greg with 2 G's. I didn't see him in here tonight, but Greg was there. Javier. Yeah, we had a great one. Thank you, dude. All right. See, I like the theaters. I like popcorn and candy, and that's like treat yourself time for me. All right. I believe the final one, my friends. Wait, is that the last one? Yes, last one here. You guys know those tins that have like the different popcorns in them? And, yeah, JB, I know, I see you, man. Are you picking? These are your only 2 options. Not butter, not kettle, not any. Get out of here. Are you going with cheese popcorn or caramel popcorn? Cheese popcorn or caramel popcorn? Drop your answers in the chat. Cheese or caramel? Let's see what you guys got. My favorite tune in the world. And we already know. Don't you dare pronounce it, Ches. See, you thought I was going to say caramel and caramel. That's how you divert. It's like comedy. Hey, comedy. Mark Norman. cheese popcorn or caramel. And you do not ever say caramel. We're not fancy. We're just normal people. I'm just a dude with a beard sharing my journey. Cheese or caramel? What you got? Ooh, caramel with peanuts in it like Cracker Jack? Agreed. 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 Nick is Team Dairy. Hey! Everybody! Can you hear me? Come on. Come on. No plans for a meetup currently, but stay tuned. We'll see what we can do. I'm so fancy. Can I have some caramel, please? Some caviar and caramel. Caviar and caramel. It's the name of our new restaurant. You can never get in. You'll never get this. My wife. You ever seen that video about dairy's influence in America? I have. I think so. Caramel. You eat it with your pinky out. A napkin on your lap. Yes, it is, RJT. Well, everybody, I just want to say thank you for rocking with us tonight. I had a lot of fun. And you know what? I hope you did too. Okay. Let's go and end that poll right there. It was a close one. But caramel won as it should. I like both. No hate in this game. But I do like the caramel better. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, JB. You the man, dude. All right, final question before the final giveaway, my friends. Then we're going to get out of here and get to bed. What was the highlight of your weekend? For me, it was coming home and seeing how wildly excited my daughter Violet was to see me after 4 days of being on the road with Sam and Maddox. That was the cutest reaction, the most heart-fulfilling moment when your daughter just utterly loses her dang mind when she sees you. Dad! Ah! That was awesome. That was awesome. Hey, get better, Dylan. So again, beginning to watch the video with Mick Foley. Funny how you say at one point it's about a half an hour. Scheduled video runs closer to 2 hours. Yeah, that's me. That's what I do. Yep. It's what I do. So drop a comment in the chat, you guys. What was the highlight of your weekend? We'd like to end with some positive vibes. Assembling a new bed? That sounds terrible. Ugh, I don't like assembling stuff, guys. Like when you bust out a new IKEA box, I run. Not a fan. Can I do it? Of course. Just don't like it. Just not a fan. Nope. That's good to know, Brian. Nice, Arden. That sounds like wonderfully relaxing. All right, last moment here, you guys. Drop a comment for the highlight of your weekend. It certainly was not the cold in Texas that I experienced. I thought I was going to Texas. Yeah, I'm from Texas. I thought I was going to Texas, and I went to Michigan weather down in Texas. Oh, let's go, Mrs. RPG. I'm happy for you, but I'm sad that you had to go through that. That's not fair. Should have happened to Randy. Ugh. All right. Questions? If you guys ever have questions, reach out to me. Do you need help styling your beard? Beard health, beard care? Also, I'll put a little scrolly, that little thing at the bottom. On Wednesdays, we have a show called Beard Advice Live. Send in to get help for free. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. But we ain't got time for that right now. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. If you have not signed up for the giveaway, please do it. Right, meow. If you have not, yes, Craig, I know. If you have not, do it. If you have, you're all set. You don't need to do anything. Just sit, relax, wait for your name to be on the screen. Entirely a free giveaway right here, guys. We're giving away our 5th gift card for free. But we are live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. My beautiful wife sits right next to me, my wife, and then the stream, and we give help for free to people. Somebody will send in a picture of the beard and say, do I trim here? What tool should I use here? What products do you think would work for me? And we help them. We genuinely help people's confidence, their beard trajectory. Come on. Come on now. All right. In a moment, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And if you do win tonight, message me so I can get you guys the proper code for your win. Message me on Instagram or email me. Do we have in the building? Doug Darlington. Darlington is the first name of one of my favorite ever soccer players, Darlington Nagbe, Columbus Crew legend, MLS Mount Rushmore. Also, great human that I've been able to become kind of friends with. Our boys are friends, and then there's soccer, and I know his wife well. Doug, you have won. He says, that's me. Congrats, dude. You did it, and we're crossing that bad boy out. Doug, reach out to me. Dancy Bearded on Instagram is preferred, or email me at dan_command@yahoo.com. Who is our... All right, I have Baker, Ruben, Jason, and then Doug. Who was our 4th winner? I know we just had it. Who am I blanking on? Who was our 4th winner, guys? I know y'all know it immediately when you guys say it. Who was that 4th winner? Gosh, who was it? I have Baker, Ruben, Jake, Corey. That's right, with a K. Oh, yeah. Yep, Corey. Got it. Mr. Chopper Style. Chop. Chopper Style. Chop. August. Awesome. Okay, if you won, guys, contact me. If not, I will see you guys on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. And again, if you want to try out Luxurious Bastard, Command Bastard is 20% off. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, hopefully get some sleep. My first time in my bed in like 4 nights, 5 nights, I don't know, something like that. So, sleep well. I'm going to. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Reach out if you need anything. I will be there for you. My name is Dancy Bearded. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and just for the live stream community only. Love you guys.